you.
Yes, Erin was nominated by her superintendent, Denise Bergstrom, who I got to meet last week, and everybody in the district seems very excited about having Denise as the new super.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's a great person. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your role as a teacher. You'll be teaching 6th grade this year, but talk a little bit about your teaching career before this year.
So I've taught 4th grade for 22 years, and so this year's a big jump for me, moving to 6th grade.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. My own kids are in the high school, so I'll be on the same schedule as them, and I'm excited to maybe use some of my knowledge of elementary to, help the kids in the middle school as well.
So as you move from 4th to 6th, you're going to end up teaching the same kids again that you taught last year.
Yes, which makes the transition so nice because I'll know a lot of the students. But my first 2 years, I'll know several of the kids.
What got you into teaching? What was your reason for becoming a teacher?
I have always wanted to be a teacher since 3rd grade. I loved my 3rd grade teacher. I wanted to be like her, and it's just always been a dream of mine.
Is that what kind of led you to elementary and young kids?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you like about teaching the younger kids rather than the high school age kids?
They have so much energy. They're not afraid to make mistakes. I think as kids get older, they don't want to be, made fun of or look like they don't know something. And the young kids, they're willing to make mistakes and try new things, and they have so much energy that we can get from them as well.
My 3rd grade teacher was awesome too, Mrs. Osborne. Is that who you had?
No.
But it's amazing how every teacher I know, it was somebody that they had as a teacher that either they just modeled themselves after or were inspired by.
It's funny too. I can remember every teacher I had in grade school, but I can't remember hardly anything else.
Yeah. So maybe I don't want to go to middle school. They're not going to remember me there.
No, it's the first part of middle school. So
and
talk about that transition for kids. It's new. It's exciting. It can be intimidating.
Absolutely. I think watching my own kids go through there's a lot of organizational skills that they need to have. So I'm hoping to help with that. Confidence, that's a big deal. Like they're going into a new building and they're more independent, and so I'm hoping to if they believe they can do it, they're going to do it.
You brought some photos from some of your teaching adventures.
Yes. So this is a picture of my 4th grade students, and they were doing a team building activity. So they each had to take one of those little cords, and it's attached to a rubber band, and they had to make a tower. And it was a timed activity, so you'll kind of see the other groups in there. And kids love competition, so they were very motivated.
Oh boy, Twister.
So this was it was the Global Play Day, which everybody in the elementary participated in. And there's no technology, nothing with batteries allowed, and they have to solve their own problems. Like if they're not getting along or somebody's cheating or something's not fair, if they come to me, they know the day's over. So it's a great opportunity for them to learn to problem solve.
We may have you set that up here in our office.
Yeah. This is an activity we were doing our book buddies. So this was a 1st grade class that we were doing. It looks like a snowman activity with them. So the 4th graders are next to the 1st graders and helping them out with their project. This was our annual trip in 4th grade to the Lansing State Capitol. So they got to go into, I believe, it was the House of Representatives or the Senate, and kind of got to see what that's all about.
Have you, how long have you taught at Hanover?
21 years.
So you've been there your pretty much entire career?
Yes.
Did you go to Hanover-Horton?
I did not,
okay.
No, I'm from the west side.
Okay.
Yeah. This is another activity. It's called Save Fred. So they have to put a gummy saver around a gummy worm, and it's like a life preserver, but they can't use their hands. They can only use paper clips. So they have a fun time trying to solve that problem as well. Again, just team building, getting them to work together.
I saw this picture and I couldn't figure it out. I thought, these kids, they're fixing someone's dentures.
Yeah. This one here is when we had the total eclipse. They have the glasses. We went outside to look at it. You'll see some papers on the ground that Mrs. Belfour taught science. She helped them come up with a project where if they put that paper facing the sun, it has shadows that would show the phase of the eclipse. This is my favorite book that we read, the novel Study Wonder. So it's a very good book that teaches them about treating everyone equally.
How do you get up with the same energy every single day, getting ready to lead a group of kids? It's got to be difficult.
I just love it.
Yeah.
I love it, and I get my energy from them. So, I mean, there's days that are hard that you don't want to get out of bed, but honestly, once I get there, I'm ready to go. Yeah.
So we're a week from school?
Yes.
So what are you doing? How do you get ready for back to school?
Oh, I'm searching for new ideas all the time. Yeah. I mean, and with it being a new position, I'm an elementary teacher going into middle school. I don't want to treat them too babyish, so trying to figure out, looking online. I've been into the classroom several times, talking to the amazing people that already work at the middle school that have been doing this with middle schoolers for years.
Do you have a bulletin board?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Is it all ready?
Yes, it is. Yep, we're actually going to do puzzle wars, so it's going to be a challenge between my 3 math sections based on.
Very good. The first week of school was always fun for me, and then
Yes.
it got tough.
Yeah.
So what do you recommend this week, leading up to back to school for families, for parents to be in tip-top shape to be ready for day one?
Get back on a schedule. That sleeping schedule is important. I know my own kids are struggling with that as well because they like to stay up late and sleep in late. So getting into that schedule is big.
Now, I assume you have to be to school before your kids.
Yes.
Do your kids get your own personal kids? Do you get them there early too?
Yes. So before, when I was at the elementary school, our middle school and high school started before. So I would drop them off at school, and then I would go to work, and I would just be there early. Now my daughter's 16, so that'll be a new adventure. She can get her and her brother there on their own. If they want to get there at the same time as me, they can. So.
On TV teachers, they make like bacon and eggs for their kids every morning before they.
No, my kids are fun for themselves. There's plenty of food there.
right.
Figure it out.
Well, we're very excited to feature you, Erin, as our first Stowe Agency Educator of the Month. Congratulations. There are a lot of people that think very highly of you, and the students at Hanover-Horton are very blessed to have you in their classroom. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you very much for having me. This was
have a
a
great
pleasure.
year.
Thanks.
Erin Beach, teacher at Hanover-Horton Middle School. More of the morning show after this.